Radio.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Svelte Radio. We're back.
Yes.
Hello, Jeppe. Hello, Brittany.
Hi, Kev. Great to see you all again.
Yeah, likewise. How were your holidays? What did you do?
Good.
Anything fun?
I'm not a holiday man, but this time it was great just chilling out.
Yeah. So you don't like Christmas? Is that what you're?
Yes, that is why I'm not a fan. And ever since I had kids, where like the stakes are a bit higher now because kids love Christmas, I dislike it even more. So
that's interesting. I've heard like a lot of people that become parents kind of rediscover the joy of Christmas because they get to live Christmas through.
That's my wife.
Their kid.
That's my wife.
I see. Okay. So you just have to do all the
I do all the
other
things.
Boring stuff.
We still have Christmas decorations up in January, end of January. So.
We just put ours away 2 days ago. I was fine. Well, my oldest daughter, her birthday is January 17th, and she told us we couldn't take them down until after her birthday. And so the other day I was like, okay, enough. Like I drug the box up and I'm like, put it away. It's got to go.
Yeah. I don't want to be a buzzkill. I think it's great that if you guys love Christmas.
I think I enjoy more now at my age giving and seeing the joy that they get from receiving the gift, like the kids and stuff, than I personally don't really care anymore. I actually find it very difficult to shop for my husband, and he still wants a gift, and I hate like doing it. I wish like we get what we want, just like go buy your own gift or something. I don't know, but he wants you to put thought into it and care, and I don't have enough left in me to care.
Right. Have you heard about Claude bot? It's all the rage on the internet right now.
I guess that could buy a gift, but it would also like empty like your bank account.
Can you tell me what it is?
Yeah. So Claudebot is. I actually think they changed the name, so it's called Maltbot now because of some. That was like a
trademark.
Yeah,
I thought you were saying something like with Claude Code, like.
Right, it's very similar, right? But it's a different company. Yeah. So Maltbot, it's basically like a personal assistant kind of that runs on your computer, and you can like have it read your email, and then you just chat to it like through, I don't know, WhatsApp or Telegram or iMessage, and it just goes and does stuff on your computer for you. So you can have it like
chat with it through that. It doesn't have like a web GUI or a desktop app or anything.
It does, but if you have it on WhatsApp, you can just chat to it on your iPhone, right?
That is
and you
crazy.
can just have it say like add a calendar event.
So I guess
blah.
the idea is also that like your whole family, like it's a family assistant that
This
everyone.
is actually how I use Claude. I do that. I have the app on my phone. I have the desktop version. I have Claude Code for CLI stuff, and I had it create an MCP server that will create an Apple Note every 2 weeks for my invoice.
Nice.
Graph the email. Like I have Claude do so much stuff for me, like my skincare routine. I had it go through all of this stuff.
Does Claude do your skincare routine?
It told me like the order to put everything in and what to do morning and night. Like it helps me with that. Like I mean everything. Like I'm just trying to get into using it more because it's been really helpful at like organizing a lot of things that are tedious and you don't want to do. Yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Take all my data. I don't care.
Well, I guess that's the kind of the scary thing with Maltbot, that it does what Claude does, but I think it has you can give it even more access. So you can just like let it do everything. I think Scott Tulinski posted something on X about how he had. Let me see if I can find the.
I don't
tweet.
go to that site anymore. I can't.
No, I know a lot of people don't. But the tweet was, so things my Claudebot has done: reorganized my NAS, created personalized custom meditations, started work on to-dos that were falling behind, cataloging meals and recipes, adjusting custom tonal workouts, blah, 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 tail scale. Like it just goes on. It's just like random stuff that kind of want to be done.
All of that you could do with Claude too if you wanted to stay in the same ecosystem. Like I pay for the Max subscription, so mine's $100 a month. So if you're already in that, like you could do all of that. I do my workouts through that, and it'll add it straight to my Google Calendar, so it's on my calendar. Like, it is
very cool. Like it's super nice.
Yeah.
I've been vibe coding like crazy these last few weeks, and I don't think I've written more than like 10 lines of code. And I've vibe coded a gym tracking app. I can actually show it to you. So if you go to let me actually post a link here. This is basically just like I told it, build me a gym like workout tracking app that works in the browser, but that also has like sync capabilities. And so I can just enter like this text string, and then I can sync it with my phone, and I can do my workouts on the app, and it's just like
does it use query parameters or like?
I don't remember.
What does it
like
do?
I haven't really looked at the code, right? That's the thing.
You're just like, I don't care.
Yeah, it just tracks my exercises that I've done, and like the volume, and like how much I've lifted and stuff. And I mean, I had to. I've been vibe coding so much, I had to upgrade to the 20x Quad Max plan, and I had to get 2 other subscriptions at 2 other services because I'm using so much AI at LLMs at the moment. Like for example, I vibe coded CMS for conferences that I'm almost done with. Haven't really written a lot of code for this. So that's for Svelte Summit, obviously, right?
I see.
And it's just got like, CFP handling. It's got sponsor handling, like everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, it just does it for you.
Have you ever tried Lovable?
I have not. I did see a video today with like a Swedish influencer that went to their offices because it's here in Stockholm, right?
Oh, okay.
And the guy that started Lovable, he lives in like I don't know if you call it a collective in English. Like, so he lives with like 12 other people, and he's just like a billionaire, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's very random.
I said that because the reason like my company got into AI or is getting into AI is like Lovable was one of the CEO's first like forays into it, and she would give it like the specifications, and then she'd be able to see it, and you can actually see the website like as it's working. So I think that's one of the benefits of that one, but I've never worked with it.
Yeah, the thing with most of these like AI kind of services is I get the feeling that you can get 80% there, but then you kind of have to work manually with it to get it to work. But I haven't tried Lovable, so maybe that's not the case. So that was this week's AI chat. Unless you guys,
I thought we were just gonna go like full AI, like that's the title.
Yeah, might as well. Svelte LLM
inviting
radio.
the 4th member to the radio, which is like this robot that talks to
us.
Yeah,
just like
so we don't even have to talk to each other, and then the listeners, they can also have their AI listen to us, so they don't have to. I mean, that's awesome.
That's the piece I feel AI is missing is voice. So we have like Siri and Google, but if I don't feel like at least Claude can't speak to me, and me speaking to Claude like works 75% of the time. Like if you just try to talk into it, but it doesn't always translate my words correctly, and it's not fluent, and it's not like I'm talking to someone. That would be.
So that's, I don't know I think if you're on an iPhone, you don't have, but on an Android, there's this Gemini thing, and it has like this live talk where you can actually have a conversation and you can interrupt each other. I think that's, the AI doesn't interrupt you, but you can interrupt the agent.
Interesting.
And that's pretty good.
I think you can download Gemini, but I did end up having to switch to the dark side of getting an iPhone instead of an Android. I've been an Android user and fan for a very long time, but finally.
I mean, now they have a deal with Apple, so Gemini will be
probably going to be a thing on Apple,
on iPhone someday.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I think one thing, just to stay on that track, one thing that annoys me a lot is like when I do try to talk with Gemini or whatever, and I press this microphone button, it's not push to talk. It's just like when I have a pause, it just starts responding to me. And please let me think. Please let me just have a slight talk before you interrupt. I'm sure.
Because humans can do that, right? Humans can see that you're like probably going to say something else. After you. Yeah. All right. LLMs. Honestly, I'm a bit scared about the future.
I'm not. I think they're great.
Yeah. Well,
I think
in what way, right?
There still needs to be regulation, and like in the US at least, we have no regulation on it at all. And how much are we destroying the earth with this? So like I worry about like that piece of things more than like AI taking over everything, which I mean, maybe, but it just needs, and maybe it won't need so much oversight one day, but it needs so much oversight right now.
There's a lot of energy, and that's a bit too much.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for me, it's more of a like, does it even matter what framework we're using? Does it even matter what tools we're using? Because like, why would anyone care if you can just,
for the users? That's why. So what is the most performant for the users, and what can we use to get there? And that would be the only reason. Like, it doesn't matter what's on our end. The developer experience matters zero anymore. Like, I feel like. And so like our whole like Svelte stuff is just like built on developer experience, and now it's like, who cares?
I don't agree with that.
You
because
don't?
in my experience, the A18s will give you like 70%, and you have to bring the 30% on your own, like to make it high quality. And for that to be easier, you want the DX, you want the framework to be the right one.
Yeah.
I don't believe in eyes closed vibe coding can bring you to an actual great multi-million people product.
I don't know. Like, there are a lot of crappy products out there that make a lot of money.
That is true. Oh yeah. So, I mean, you can make a lot of crappy products. That's.
Yeah. I mean, on the other hand, like anyone can make an exercise app like me, right? No.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the case that
time ago, right? But he actually like coded it. So.
Right. Yeah. Wasted his time, didn't he? I'm just kidding, Scott, if you're listening. All right. Yeah, let's talk about Svelte then, on this very happy note of LLMs taking over, or maybe not. So what is new in Svelte since last year? It's a new year. There's been so many things that I've changing.
I mean, it feels like there's a lot of loose ends that needs to be tied up soon. The new async
remote
stuff
functions.
Svelte Kit 3.0 at some point.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Big milestone, right? Because focus has shifted now from regular Svelte to Svelte Kit.
Yeah, it does feel like that. Yeah. I mean, I guess we're all just waiting for remote functions to become stable so we can start using them in production. I'm already using them in production.
I think it's a very impressive paradigm. Like, now we've seen a couple of takes on how do you do remote functions or remote APIs in your meta framework, and I think the ones in Svelte Kit are not something I've seen before, and I think that's very impressive.
Yeah, agreed. Have you had a chance to try them yet, Brittany?
Nope.
Remote functions. Oh, no. You're missing out. Maybe actually wait until they're stable.
But
so you don't have to I want to use this, but you can't because it's experimental. So
understand, like when I first started coding, I loved it so much. I was like taking in everything, and you want to build everything and make it better and iterate on it. But then a lot of times I would run into people and they were just going day to day, day in, day out, just kind of trying to do their job and check out. And I kind of am to that point to where I understand that. And that's because when you're actually building a brand new product and you have to be building new features and stuff, you have no time to look at all of this stuff for fun. You're just I'm doing this, and then
totally.
You're just always reiterating on it, and there's no time for refactoring. There's no time for looking at your code base and going, oh shit, why did I do that?
Right. Well, now you can have Claude get you up to speed on the latest news and stuff.
Yeah.
Or you can use the new Svelte Society website.
Oh, good.
See what I did
spin.
there?
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Nice segue. I think I mentioned the new Svelte Society website on the podcast before, but I haven't really talked that much about it. It's been going nicely. We've got a bunch of submitters and people adding stuff to it. So that's always nice to see. I've restructured it a bit. The search and everything works without JavaScript, which is kind of cool because it's an omni search bar, so it can search in tags and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And tomorrow, or a couple of days, we'll see when it's done. I'm actually pushing a new feature where where people or companies can submit jobs on the website.
Can I make
So
a comment? Can I
you
create the website on live stream?
Absolutely. What's the
nav on the left doesn't have cursor pointer, and there's no link tree, so when you hover over it, you don't see where you're going.
what?
Mine has cursor pointer.
Yeah, mine as well.
Is it because I'm in full screen? No,
I don't know.
I'm on a MacBook and I'm in Chrome and I have no cursor pointer and I don't see the links.
That is weird because I can see the links and I have a cursor as well.
Yeah, me too. I can see Cat's cursor.
Maybe it's just a bug. I mean, I'm in full screen and I'm
be.
on a trackpad, so maybe it's me.
It could very well be a bug.
This browser difference thing. Oh, that's another thing. I don't want to go on a tangent yet, so keep talking.
Okay.
I'll save it in my brain, maybe.
All right. Yeah. So basically, people can post their jobs on the site. I'm sure you folks have seen the job postings channel on the Svelte Discord, and unfortunately, the quality of submissions and the replies to posts, not the best. It's very often low quality. People that don't even read the.
Are you trying to take Svelte jobs away
from the Discord?
Isn't it Buddy and Chris that do Svelte jobs?
Yeah, but that's another site. That's what's it called?
I knew what you were talking about. I just Svelte Jobs is a site, but you can get the newsletter sent to you, and are you trying to take that from them and put it onto the website?
I mean, it depends on how you look at it. It's definitely a competitor, right, of some sort. Mm-hmm. First off, I think there's definitely room for more than one job board.
Right.
But I've been talking about this job board for years, so I feel like it's fine. But yeah, so it is a bit of a competitor, but I think we can both manage.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's one feature. Another feature is companies can buy sponsor slots on the website, so that's interesting. So, and also there's a newsletter coming as well.
Oh, so, that's great.
Nice.
Yeah,
RSS
and a proper
with or without RSS.
I haven't implemented RSS, but the idea is that the newsletters will be on the site as well. So you can go and read it in the feed. That's the idea, at least. But it's not implemented yet. Sorry.
Is there a way that we could to Danny and maybe see if we could integrate what's new in Svelte? Because I know a while ago he was looking for help and wanting someone to take over that.
So I think the issue with for those that don't know, there's a Svelte newsletter that you can subscribe to. I think it's on Substack at the moment. But the issue is that there's always this discussion that pops up about where do we host the emailing list? Where do we do this? How do we do this? And blah blah blah. And the issue isn't so much how to do it; it's more deciding and having a lot of people in this Svelte maintainers group decide on what to do. Because I don't think they can come to a decision on what they want to do. I think it's a huge missed opportunity to not have a proper subscribe button on the Svelte website, for example. But
I agree.
It is what it is.
But so I mean, on Svelte Society, if you're curating now a feed of news, then putting those into a weekly or monthly email, or
I mean that's essentially what. Oh, you mean the post on Svelte Society?
Yeah, I mean, because those are also news, right? I mean, you will probably have to hand curate them. You can't just put in every post in. I think that
he's going to Claude curate.
Of course.
No,
I didn't say which hand it was.
I actually used a package called Better Svelte Email, which lets you write emails in Svelte. So you write a Svelte. You write a template using Svelte. And then you just pass in props to it, and it renders out in a proper email.
That sounds awesome. Do you
is very nice.
More from Stockholm?
Yes.
The one with the really cute mascot that's a little smart. Yeah. They were using Svelte, and it's an email template service.
Yeah.
Our schools here use that now.
Right. It was one of the biggest newsletters for schools or something.
Yeah.
Wild. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, so going back to the Svelte Society website, it's coming along nicely. I hope we get a lot of high quality submissions and job postings, and that more people use it as well. So the idea is to kind of create a sort of a flywheel situation where like people get an account on the Svelte Society website to apply to a job, right? Because you need to log in and then you apply to the job, right? Using your profile. But then they also stay for the content, and it's somehow it's going to end up being a sustainable thing, right? So we can fund this long term. But we'll see. LLMs are going to take our jobs, so I'm not a doomer.
I don't think anytime soon. I mean,
you don't have a job.
Take some jobs. I think it definitely will take some jobs, but I think developers who know what they're doing and can, like, the LLM can't do it by themselves. So you're still going to need some developer oversight.
Yeah. All right. That's pretty much what I got for about the Svelte Society website.
Okay.
You wanted to go on a tangent, Brittany.
Yeah, the tangent I was going to go on is because I was saying that about being on a browser or on a MacBook or whatever, like all the different browsers and things. But Mozilla may be going away, is what I hear. Have y'all heard this?
What?
Haven't you said that for 10 years or something? What's new?
So they released something about them like investing in AI, and it was probably just like clickbaity stuff, but somebody was saying like, oh, it was actually syntax, and it was just a short that I saw just flash by, but it was Wes and Scott talking about Mozilla, and like, because now they're like into this AI stuff, and it was either this or they're just like gone. Like, so if this doesn't pan out for them, like it may just die out.
Right.
I mean, so it was. I think it was a good take. I think in general, Firefox and Mozilla has always been like, hey, we're the nerdy guys, and the audience of that, I mean, it's totally fine. The audience of that is, please don't put AI into my product. And so then when Mozilla comes out and say, hey, we're gonna love AI, then like, what's left? Who are you targeting? And they already got under the 2% usage, which is like a marker in the US, because the government websites say that they support anything more than 2%. So essentially, government websites don't support Firefox. Maybe they're going back up again.
Support anything. Have you seen a government website in America?
I've heard they're pretty brutal.
They are the worst code you will ever see in your life. My husband.
I've seen pretty bad code.
My husband had one time where you clicked into the input, and instead of allowing you to type on your keyboard, it had a keyboard. It popped up.
That's
what is this?
It's pretty accessible, though. One could argue, like if you only have a mouse.
I want to argue that really, like really, is that
yeah, like.
I need to try that gym tracking app out that you're building, Kevin, because if that's where your idea of accessibility, then we need to do that. But no, I mean, I think that's an interesting idea about Mozilla. We thought that Mozilla would die because the Google deal was being struck down by the government,
right?
But I think they kept it alive in some court thing. So we'll see.
They did. Yeah. Like everything that's gone through with the government, like trying to stop the monopolization of things. Like I feel like it's not following through.
Right.
Yeah, they're flip-flopping back and forth.
So my take would be, not having heard Scott and Wes's takes, is like if they pivot to AI, they could potentially find a new audience.
I think that's
grow the user base. That's their thinking, probably, right? Yeah. I don't think it's going to happen, but
I mean
that's probably what they're
basically their last hope is their last lifeline of like, okay, we have to do this or we're just dead anyway. So why not try this?
Yeah, no, totally.
So I think there's a counter view. Well, not directly to that, but have you seen Vivaldi's? They did a video this year. Vivaldi is like this other alternative from Norway.
I have not. I haven't seen it.
It's like very configurable browser. It's great for the power users. And they uploaded this post where it's like, this is our roadmap for 2026. And it's just the CEO coming out and say, it's not AI. And he's like, I love that so much. I mean, that was just so bold.
It's marketing.
Yeah, it was great. And he really knew how to speak to his audience.
From the short that I said, I mean, obviously I'm not going to speak for Wes and Scott, but Wes was saying just that, I just lost my train of thought, that this is something that they probably had to do, but I'm going to have to come back to it. I can't remember. It completely flew out of my brain.
I think the thing that people don't like about Mozilla is that they're paying their CEO like insane amounts of money, and it's like the numbers are just dropping. So it's like, how do you actually justify that amount of money? Like, I could see it if they were growing, but and there are all these other like services around, like they did like a password. Didn't they do like a password thing for a while? And then they did something like they have all these like
they build their own
other
phone
stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's all this other stuff. Why not just focus on the web browser people actually like to use? But
I remember what it was now. It's that it's good for the web in general to have competition. And so it's good to have them around and
absolutely
other browsers around. I mean, what is Safari's percentage? I wonder. Does anyone know?
It's a lot. Like it's like 40% or something. Yeah. Because you have to think about all the iPhones in Safari.
Yeah.
Is it because are they using Safari, or is it because like does it count if it's Chrome on iPhone?
It counts as Safari, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
because I'm using Chrome on my iPhone, but it's still Safari.
Yeah, I think there's like a couple of countries where they opened up that because of legal reasons. I don't remember which ones, but yeah.
Interesting.
I hope Firefox continues and lives on. Partly because I'm using a Firefox fork, so
I feel so torn about this, to be honest, because I agree that having multiple people like from different companies working towards making the web better is awesome. I mean, a Chrome only web, I think that would be horrible. But also, I mean, it's just annoying having to support 3 or 4 different browsers. When I look at the support tables, can I use this feature? No, you can't, because this browser doesn't support it, right? So that's super annoying. And it looks like Firefox is sort of people, or the product lagging behind the other browsers at the moment. And so that's just annoys me.
Are any of the engines open sourced?
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
Like, they're all open source, so SpiderMonkey, Chrome, like all of those are like...
Yeah.
So, I mean, is it the worst thing? Like, I don't want Firefox to die. I love Firefox. I actually stopped using it a little over a year ago because just... I feel like companies really invest in Chrome and like Google products, and then it's just all the more integrated, a la Apple, like all of them. Like anytime you get in an ecosystem, like you just get a better experience, I feel like. But as long as the engines are open source and people can keep doing different browsers and different things, there may still be the competition piece of it.
Yeah, I mean, you could have forks of Chromium, right? But then... Yeah,
but you can't really control what you like, what the browser supports, right? If you're just forking Chrome.
Yeah,
right.
But what we did see, like when Microsoft they went in and used Chromium on their Edge, I mean that has led to a lot of Microsoft people now being part of the steering committees and really Microsoft is contributing a lot to Chromium. So I mean, that's great.
So that kind of thing would be good. So if another company came along and, but if Mozilla dies, does SpiderMonkey go away?
Probably long term, right? Because no one's going to keep working on it. So it's just going to fall behind more and more because there are new features added to Chrome and Safari, right? So maybe in 10 years, it's going to be one of those browsers that just way behind. But I mean, we do have other browsers coming out, right? Like Ladybird is a thing.
Oh yeah, it's wild. Is it like 5 people or even less than 5? That's like, let's do our own browser engine. I'm succeeding at it.
Oh, they're building their own thing?
Yeah.
Like this one genius.
You said Ladybird. It's like Ladybird Johnson, like the vice president's or the president's wife.
It's very impressive.
Ladybird was the name of I can't remember.
Oh, the President Johnson. I see.
Wife. Yeah.
Oh.
That was where my head.
Interesting. Yeah, no, this is a browser. And I mean, there are a couple of other browsers as well. Like you have this, is it Servo? That's also another one.
That's an engine that mostly by
started
Italia.
by Mozilla, I think.
And then they don't really use it anyway, as far as I remember.
No.
So they're going to compete with themselves?
I think maybe they tried to disrupt themselves. That's not unusual, that you need to do something new.
I think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
Because it's like the idea was to parallelize the layouting of CSS and stuff. So it would give you like a pretty decent performance increase on the web.
There is something weird happening with my computer, by the way, because now I can't even see the time. I'm like scrolling up and trying to look at the time, and it's not popping down. Like I probably need.
We have 10 minutes.
My computer,
I think.
I mean, yeah, that would be good timing for me.
Yeah. All right. So should we move on to hot takes, unpopular opinions? I guess we call them here. Does anyone want to go first? I can go if you guys don't have one. Yeah. LLMs are here. We have to accept it. And we are in for a very bumpy ride if you don't invest your time in getting to in how to use LLMs and particularly agents. I think you are going to be out of a job in 4 or 5 years if you're employed at the moment. That's scary.
Or is this
absolutely. Like why would anyone hire someone that can output 50 points of something, and then another person can output 400? Like, just why?
There's a lot of legacy enterprises that are building these huge enterprise systems for the military, whatever, and there's going to be a long time before they change that culture.
Sure. Like that is true. Like if you work in an enterprise company that's like that probably today isn't even using modern tooling, right? It's going to take them a while to adjust. But if you're in like a more of a high velocity company, like any startup, then you're going to be toast. And I think if you're starting out as a developer, you definitely need to like understand and
I think it's going to get worse because of it too. Like startup culture is going to be even more like, because you can use AI, it's not like you can lay back and rest on your laurels. You just got to keep using the AI as hard as you did. Like, so it's going to make it worse, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it could also lead to more jobs, right? Because like the cost of building something goes down, so people can build more stuff.
I mean, that's historically what has always happened when new technology came around. We were all doomers, and then it was actually more jobs. Yeah.
We got more lawyers.
Removes the need for librarians.
The interest rates have to go down, and money has to be free again. So they have to be able to borrow money for free again, and then there will be more jobs.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But that's my unpopular opinion.
I think that's a pretty like safe unpopular opinion, because I think we all kind of agreed with that. But yeah,
I do think that that if you're sitting here listening to us, then you are in a perfect position to capitalize on this, because there's going to be a lot of new developers coming in who are like fully dependent on AI, and they will not be able to do the last 20%. But because you have written code before AI came along, you can do the combination of your own skill set and AI. I think that's
another thing we didn't mention in this. If you haven't heard of the Svelte MCP server and you are using AI, make sure that you go and you look that up. Someone just told me about it a couple of weeks ago, and I integrated it into Claude, and it really helps. It like puts the documentation right in the AI agent and makes them write better Svelte code. So make sure that you're doing that.
Yeah, it's great. Using it all the time. Well, I'm not, but
Claude is.
My agents are. Like, I had 9 parallel agents working on like tickets for this gym tracking app. That's crazy. Like, just like.
Do you have beads integrated in yours too?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. That's another one that I've got, and it's great with context switching and making sure that you don't get the amnesia. I think we've talked about that.
Yeah. I'm going to stop with the AI LLM doomerism. Sorry.
Well, in light of today's episode, and since we've been talking about AI so much, I asked Claude to give me a hot tech take, and Claude says TypeScript's type system has become its own form of technical debt. And I actually agree with that. I like that. I think it is. I think creating all of these types, and like we have it all the time in our code base where something is strictly typed and it's required, and then you get this new form of data where that piece is not required anymore, and then you have to go back and you have to like look at your types again, like, is this type right? And I don't know, it's like its own form of, it really is its own form of technical debt. Like, it's just another thing to like take care of and look at and organize.
I mean, it comes with upsides, right? But it is boilerplate, or like, it does make you have to write more code, definitely.
What I wish is that, I mean, we have the API side. Why can the API not just give me its typing? Why can't
there are solutions for that? Like,
I'm sure there are.
At the place where I used to consult, like last year, we used to do that. Like we had a .NET backend, and then we generated a TypeScript client from that. So, there were some issues because something about nullables not being a thing,
of course,
and then it just became a pain. So you had to like use I don't remember what it's called in TypeScript, but the exclamation mark at the end
required
to like say I know. No, it's basically like I know that this exists, basically.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's painful, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
It's better than JSDoc, in my opinion. I do like that JSDocs are like in the code and you don't have to compile it and build it and all that. But I can't write. It's ugly.
Good thing you don't have to write it so much anymore.
Exactly. I should just have code write it for me, but it's hard to read like, if you're going back through it. I don't like that it's, well, actually TypeScript does the same thing, but
are you still working on a library primary? Because like library types are usually way more gnarly than application types.
So I own the design system piece, but most of that is done at this point, and it's just maintenance, and I'm more working on the feature side of the front end now.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So I also have a hot take that's not about that. More screen real estate is better. It feels to me like whenever I see someone talk about their desktop setup or what to do, like they're all like, I just work on my MacBook with like 9-inch screen and it's perfect. And if you have more than that, you're stupid. And I just love my huge screens. I love that I can have 4 full-size windows open, and that I can look at my browser and my terminal. I look at my editor. I can even look at the console at the same time. And I will hurt my neck because I look in like this curved 180 degrees. But that's a future Jeppe's problem, and I can't deal with him right now.
You have work to do, right?
Yeah, exactly. I can have pain when I get old. So I'm just saying, like, I have 2 ultra-wide curved monitors next to each other, and it's fantastic. I love
2 ultra-wides?
Oh my god!
You have to take a picture of this.
Right.
I used to be you. So I had amazing. 2 32-inch monitors adjacent to each other and like on these movable things so I could move them, and had that. And sometimes I would even put my MacBook next to it and use it as a screen. But I think I've become the opposite now. And I don't know if that's part of the thing of where I'm just like focused and doing my work. And so I use the 3-finger swipe on MacBooks to swipe between full screens. So I have one of my browser, one of my code, and I just swipe back and forth, and that's all I need. And it's kind of focused for me. And I think I may have always had ADHD that's undiagnosed. And as I get older and the kids get older, it's becoming worse. Which is why like the thoughts just fly out of my head like they did earlier. Like I can't remember anything anymore. And I need like that little you
need the forced focus.
It's not 9 inches. Like the Switch 2 screen, I get mad playing on the Switch 2 screen. The Switch 2 is bigger than the Switch 1, but the Switch 2 screen is too small for me. So I get it from that perspective.
At some point, I'm going to get VR glasses, and then I can just have as many screens as I want all over the place.
Kevin used to do that.
I mean, I do have 2 Apple Vision Pros.
2 of them?
Ooh, why do you need 2?
Do you have four eyes?
It's an accident. With glasses, I have 4 eyes.
It's an accident. So you just fell over an apple or something. Like, oh,
no, it's a long story. I'll tell you about it sometime. Yeah. But I think we are running out of time here.
Oh yeah, we are.
So, Brittany, you have to run to get your kid to
a doctor's appointment, and then we're driving to Chicago, and then I'm going to Hawaii.
Oh, wow. That sounds awful.
Yeah. It sounds awful. I wish everyone could see how much white garbage is outside my window right now. It's so nasty. I'm so ready to be out of this place.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, you have to take some pictures.
True.
Of Hawaii
do what,
or
I mean Hawaii.
Oh, we've all seen the snow. Do the Hawaii thing.
Okay, I will take pictures of Hawaii and I will send them.
All right. So we will have to do pics next week, I guess. So with that said, thank you all for listening, and it's super fun to be doing this again. We finally managed to find a time.
Amazing.
And now I think we can do this. I'm hyping myself up.
I think we can do scheduling now. Now that we can build websites, we can also schedule. I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So I've asked Claude to build a website. No, I'm kidding.
I hate you. I hate you.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
See ya.
See ya.